to get penetration. You always want to make the running back shifty. You never want him to just hit the hole immediately. You want him to kind of second guess it. But we're gonna have to look at the film for that, and then we're gonna have to see what happened. But I think as a defensive line, your goal is to always make the running back think twice before hitting a hole. So.
Second week in a row, defensive lineman's had an interception. How much time do you guys spend in turnover circuits? And obviously the goal is to win the turnover battle each game, but how many turnovers do you guys try to go out there and force each game? Or what's the goal in that?
Our goal is 3 turnovers a game, but we like to, sometimes we up it if we have a good week of practice. And as a D-line, we practice all week, batting balls down, getting interceptions, stuff like that, just practicing in that, practicing every scenario we can run into. So that's what we've been doing all week last week.
How much do you think injuries are affecting the defense right now?
Injuries are part of the game of football. It affects every team, especially this late in the season. Everybody's body has wear and tear on it. It's just next man up. This is where depth comes into play and preparation of the full team comes into play. And I think injuries are part of the game. I think we're ready for it, and it's not slowing us down any. I don't think it's hindrance to us because I have full faith in the backup just as much faith I have in the starter, because that's what we're prepared to do.
Paul Bentley had sort of a zone read RPO, and I think it was you on the end, and he decided to slide as opposed to continuing to run. Did you kind of intimidated me thinking in that situation?
I don't know. I saw him see me a little bit, then decided to take the slide. I think he chose a smart decision for his health, because I probably would have picked him up and slammed him a little bit. But he's a good competitor. He's a good guy too, and I enjoyed playing versus him. I like playing against that competition. Somebody who has that fire in him. It made it a lot of fun.
And sorry if you were asked this already, but just your thoughts on when you heard the news about Trey Smith and what he means to your program.
When I heard the news, first thing I did was I prayed for him. I prayed for his family. Second thing I did is I immediately called him, let him know I loved him, let him know he's in my prayers, and I pray every day for him. I pray every day because hearing stuff like that really gets to me, because I know how passionate he is. And Trey, me and him have had a really close bond, and he knows how passionate I am. And over the time, so that really hurts him. That really hurt my heart a little bit. So I called him, and I prayed for him. I'm still praying for him every day. Every time I take the field, I'm praying for him, and I hope he gets better. And I know he will get better. I know his heart, I know his passion, and I know he can come back stronger. I know he will.
Fourth SEC game where your opponent's been able to rush for 200+ yards. Ultimately, where do you see that coming down to on defensive front?
Just again, our mistakes, just us making small mistakes, little mistakes, and we just have to look at the film and hopefully just improve and get better and focus on Charlotte this week.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
We'll have Kyle fill up.